welcome to the stadium, Bull Dryer.
Hello, Ash, you alright?
But your Afton didn't expect this.
Is my speaker working okay tonight?
Perfect.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
I was going to be late anyway for
Axel.
No disrespect to Axel, I was busy.
He'll probably come up.
But you know what? I think that's good. We'll leave that until he comes on. But I'm hoping. So basically, I'm going to shout out for Emma to come up and have a chat with us. And if she does, right, I'm asking you guys to do me a favour. I'm not sure, but
I'll go up, mate. I'll go behind you.
No dark music for me. I'm fucking great. Past the stage. I'm not saying it's dark music. I didn't laugh. That's all. But to have a sensible conversation. Emma got a bit emotional, right? So come on and have a sensible conversation with me, if that's what you want, Emma. I'm quite sure I'll not mention Brian in a bad light, but I'm quite sure we can get to the bottom of a lot of things, Emma. I know you're watching it. Jimmy,
share the live, people. Put the call up there now.
I'm going to give everybody a bit of advice. So Jimmy Tokens, right? Jimmy Tokens come on first with a stupid face mask about 3-4 years ago defending Decker. And the guy wasn't relevant then. He's not relevant now. I just wind him up on Instagram from board. The guy's an absolute fucking provision. Excuse my French. But he's not relevant. Like, you know what it's like. See, wasting your time with people like that. He's well been down in the swamp, fucking rolling about with rats every single day in life, because that's what it is. The guy's just a rat. He's got no moral compass. What he does isn't he funny. You can fucking crack a joke, suppose it's Christmas crack. He's an absolute fucking idiot. And he's no relevant. So
no, it's not.
He's no relevant.
100%.
In a country that doesn't like people making threats from their country, it doesn't matter what religion you're from, it doesn't matter if you're British, if you're that, and the reason if you make threats from that country, you're disrespecting the king.
Yeah.
Stupid Jimmy, is going to get himself deported. The stupid things he does from a country that you're not allowed to date from. Like, it's not like snowflake Britain. If you go and
class it as cybercrime, though.
Listen, if you want to walk down the street in Patong, walk by a couple of police stations, and anybody that's been in Patong on a Saturday night, Sunday morning, and you can hear the screams, of tourists down in the cells for no fucking playing the game, until you respect the laws in these countries, you have to learn the laws, respect them, or you'll be screaming at the cell like a bitch. And there's no snowflakes like there is in this country. Don't get, you know what, that's against your rights. No, there's no right, there's no rights. Take your phone off, they'll taser you in the street, taser you in the back of a taxi. If you call them a motherfucker or something, just taser you for a laugh. And laugh a bit, giggle away. That's the way it goes there. So Jimmy is no relevant. He's not a relevant person, he's just an idiot.
He must be pussy whipped by her, man, for the way he goes on. She was only trolling him 18 months ago.
Well, I don't know, mate. At the end of the day, after the people on a psychological side of things, he's probably been that used to doing young things and big boys for so long. He probably wants a bit of white British meat. He's probably went for looking at I'm not being disrespectful to overweight women, but he's probably went from one criteria to another, and he's one about a white British meat. Maybe get a wee bit more in his bargain for, but he might be getting his chat he wants to hear in the background, and he's hoping to pay for that to play him. If that's what Rocks has, and Emma's getting a few quid with it, it's not doing me any harm or you any harm. If that's what Rocks is, that's what Rocks are. Fair play to him.
But you want to see all the way he's thinking. He's like, what was it? I stayed up all last night and I'm sitting watching his live and he's like, how much do you want to pay for sex? Can I pay for sex with you, Roxy? I'm like, who in the right mind says that?
A desperate man.
Don't be desperate, John, man. Honestly, hey, looking from who he was, had no part in nothing. No one everyone just laughed at him. This is the man that's trying to fry out his own destiny.
But you need to remember, him and Ben Hornsby working together. So Ben Hornsby claims to be this life trainer, somebody that's been in the gutter.
That's just a pyramid scheme.
He'll charge you £20 an hour. And then if you look down his shorts, I don't think he spent time. But if you look down Ben Hornsby's short, now this is a life coach, yeah? If you look down his short bits, I don't know how many down, there he is, opening Xanax in the valley. Okay? In Bali. This is a life coach. This is somebody who's claimed to be educating people how to get their life together. And he's made short videos popping Valley and Xanax. Right, guys, I'm not going to judge you. Popping blues and Xanax and all that sort of thing. Okay? What I'm telling you is, if you're a life coach, that's
you don't do that shit.
The guys are fucking fraud. An out-and-out fraud. But not just that, yeah? And Burkett, this is another reason I don't like you, you're a little fucking arsehole. I'm not going to non-show prick. Okay? But Burkett had Ben Hornsby working. Ben Hornsby get rid of motorcycle channels with constantly reporting the channels. Didn't you, Ben? That's another reason I don't like Burkett, yeah?
Fucking hell, I didn't even know that.
Nobody agrees with you, Burkett, yeah? Many channels have a list over YouTuber, the fucking shit house.
I lost one, like.
But I'm not going to hate you, I think it's quite funny. There's a guy in the shed who's got one eye.
He lies.
Who get caught with child spam his computer. Well, you never get caught with his wife pops. Putting a picture up with somebody with one eye. Okay, a pair of speedos on. I find that the irony of that, I don't know, just see it. How can somebody sit in a shed with a patch on, his wife caught with child abuse images, what child porn? It's child abuse. Yeah. It's like put up a picture with somebody with another ballcat, a pair of speedos on. You know, see the irony in that? It's like fucking pot on the kettle black.
Hey, why does he bite Harry Fullard, John?
Sorry?
I've been playing that Harry Fullard video non-stop, right? And he keeps on bringing it up. What's the deal with this Harry?
I'll be totally honest with you, mate. It's even that Harry Fullard was getting the police chase.
Yeah.
In the motorway in the van. Shout all.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times.
That was the first time. Yeah. My granddad was fucking great. Yeah. That was the first time that was the first time I ever heard the Harry Fullard. If he uploaded live onto Facebook, getting a chase in the motorway. Now, as soon as you mentioned Paddy Conroy, right? No disrespect to Bib and all the rest, but as soon as you mentioned Paddy Conroy, bear in mind, Paddy Conroy was trying to be my fucking house target. Yeah, so as soon as I mentioned Paddy Conroy, I didn't care what he said after that. I didn't listen to what he said after that. I uploaded it straight onto YouTube. Up until then, after those videos was made, maybe a year later, it was the first time I smoked Harry Fullard. And the reason that I spoke to Harry Fullard was because Paddy emailed his mother, which Harry Fullard emailed to, threatening to open up and slash the mother's face, yeah, if Harry didn't go. So what Paddy...
I've got that clip in the back bit here. I've got that clip in the back bit.
Listen to this, there's a lot of people missing this. Anna contacted Harry Fullard's mum.
Yeah.
Harry Fullard's mum told Anna Conway that he was having a mental break. There's nothing to do with him or the Sears or anything. They put him up to this. The guy had a mental break. Anna chase. The police fucking sandwiched him and gave him a wee knock to back water and he hit the spin, flipped the van out. It's live on Facebook, right? Which is still on their channel.
I've got all of them.
Right, so up until that, so when Harry Fullard came on my live with me, I was in Thailand, so Phuket at the time, Harry Fullard came on the live, and Paddy said, no, David, my live there today, so Paddy already knew what Harry Fullard was going to say.
Yeah.
Harry Fullard's mum was friends with Slash. The You with me?
I stated that daily where he's on a live, he states that his man's house is going to get back.
Yeah. Because Paddy emailed Bob, not Bob, the Harry Fuller, Chris Fuller's real name, right? So, what was I getting there? So I spoke to Chris Fuller, Harry Fuller, his name on YouTube, etc. His real name's Chris Fuller, and they said, I like one I like. So, one I like, they said, Pad never nods me up. I went, that's fine, it's fair enough. You know, if anybody watched the live that night, I never tried to put words in the guy's mouth. He came out, but at the end, the reason I've actually spoken about it, this is the first time I've actually spoken about it, because Harry Fuller and Chris Fuller wanted to say that Anna Connolly was this, and all the rest, right at the end of my life. And I said to him, when the live started, okay, and then I knew when it came to the end of the live, I thought, not my fucking bullshit doing this. You with me?
Yeah.
So, but I'd got it to this day, I still get it bad after Anna Connolly. But Anna Connolly hasn't got a fucking clue. But Harry Fuller, Chris Fuller was wanting to say at the end of my live that night. And I cut him off because I thought that I'm not doing this, you know, as much as I've had a bit of banter back and forth with Anna Connolly. I've never went in like that, but he was one to say I wasn't allowing it. You with me? So it was
I think I've got the gist of what I'm going to say as well.
Views or something with their life carry on about I wasn't interested. I knew what he was saying was absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Well, they're going to put the accusation out there about murder.
No, it was not. What he said was, I don't even want to repeat it. That's how fucking important. Because some things shouldn't be repeated. And if I wanted to really kick Anna Connolly, put a wild accusation in there about her, I would have let him carry on that night. But again, it wasn't a joke anymore, so I thought, but I'm not having this on my watch. And I also didn't know if I tried to say up, but if it happened in my channel, or somebody could make a report. Bear in mind, Paddy got Anna Connolly to make a report about Cookie to the police. Anna Connolly Cookie to probation for dangerous behaviour.
What Anna Connolly got on Cookie?
The only reason I know about this is because Anna Connolly said when Paddy's live with me, I've reported as well with probation. Oh yeah, as true as I'm fucking sitting here talking to you right now. That's what happened. So Paddy made a report to probation about Cookie allegedly being Paddy's family phone. And Anna Connolly also reported Cookie to probation out of Hannah's own house. That I have got this about somewhere for a reason. Yeah, we can back up everything I say. Well, unless Anna was lying, but Anna definitely said that she put Cookie to probation for dangerous behaviour. True story.
What the fuck?
But you have to look, I'm not blaming Anna for that. Paddy was at people for weeks to report to.
Because he gets into people's heads, he's a manipulator.
So when Paddy, out his own words, attacked a car with Bull, Bossy jokes. I think that was Cookie's then partner, Bossy joke. When the Mercedes was, I think it was a Mercedes or a BMW, I can't remember. But it's something along those lines. And Paddy said that him and Bull attacked the car, put the blame on the Bull for puncturing the tyre or something, with a fork. Now, I don't believe Cookie was in the car. I believe it was Bossy joke, Cookie's woman, and maybe Cookie's sons, Bossy joke. I don't. A young boy was in the car. With me? Where the door was being clogged. And Bossy joke was asked if she wanted to. Bear in mind, Paddy made a complaint to the police out about Bossy joke. And Bossy joke was asked if she wanted to make a formal police complaint or in a statement about Paddy. She said no. True story.
Wow.
Yeah, so what Paddy Conroy does, Patrick James Conroy, what he does, guys, this is his game. This is how I'll not say anything unless it's true and I can prove. I can prove he is a police officer. I can prove, well, everybody's seen a self-confessed grass. yeah, I can also prove who he incited to do violence onto other people's property. Because the deal was to clear Paddy Conroy's name, yeah, by him pointing his finger to whoever was maybe in his way, like me, of my property damage, the likes of fuck shit and all that shit, you know, when I wasn't in my bloody house to defend it. So I don't particularly blame fuck shit and Ellis and all them are getting Kearney through, and I don't particularly blame them. I blame Conroy because if somebody's willing to buy a stolen Rolex, somebody will go and steal you the Rolex, you with me? So if somebody said, I'll pay, you know, go into this way, somebody's willing to go into that favour, that's the way things roll. But at the time when Paddy was doing all this inciting violence, you know, people were under the influence. He was some sort of fucking big gangster. The guy's a shitty ass old man in the shed with rats running across his feet, whose Mrs. Maureen called him child abuse. That's Paddy James. He's a police informer. He's been on the payroll. I don't know how long for. I don't know the exact date. He's a self-confessed class. He's been the spokesperson for who tried to claim themselves North-East Crime Syndicate number 1. You have to look at everybody that's been remanded. So, I don't want to mention other names because the other names I've got to talk about. Everybody's clicked onto them.
Yeah, John. I've just want to got them statements there. I've got the 5-page statement.
The 5-page statement. Oh yeah, you opened it. What's up with that? So I don't want to mention too many names, but when you took Shadow Boxer, yeah, the fight show, right? So the guy who owns the whole fight show, okay? That guy's friend. Okay? And Paddy mentioned this guy. This guy, I don't want to mention his name, but he used to run the Manchester clubs with an iron fist back. Okay? He's classed as
Oh, massive.
Oh no, I don't want to mention it. Okay? Anyway, this guy's still alive, right?
Oh,
yeah, so Paddy's pointing up this guy going alive. Also woman, and they mentioned this name. I thought, you're fucking joking. Yeah? So anyway, cut long story short, a couple of days later, Paddy said, I tried to such and such, but he's no answer to his phone. You want to know why that guy, you know what I'm talking about, Paddy? You want to know why he never answered his phone after he spoke to you once on a live, Paddy, yeah? Talked to the guy, Big Bill's pal. You remember Big Bill's pal, Paddy? So, anyway, somebody, let's say somebody might be speaking in this panel, got in touch with a certain person and said, why you speak to that fucking dirty old grass? And he said, I thought it was Paddy Conroy's name grass, lad. I said, what a fucking bet. Give me 2 minutes. I said, 5-page statement. Stephen Sayers. Now this guy had been in the jail with Stephen Sayers back in the day. Yeah? So I sent him that. And I said, wait, hang on. And I sent him when Paddy walked in the Hexham police station live on camera on Grasmere for a non-crime. And then I sent him a few other clips. So I sent him about 5 minutes of his life. And he phoned me back and he went, fucking hell, lad. Fucking hell. I said, because these guys, they don't watch internet, they don't watch YouTube and shit.
Nah, they don't gangsters don't do it.
Fucking hell, lad. Bless you, fucking. I said, mate, you were going to fucking jump on there on the fucking live, that will break thing. You went, fucking hell. So you always a fucking drink to this day, yeah? Because you've never left good on that live back. You have to.
Nah, definitely not.
I sent him a life raft. Here, grab that. Yeah. So Paddy, great Bill's pal. Yeah. Because me blew that right in the fucking water. We said fucking proof. Dirty old police informant.
Who record yourself going into a police station and laughing or something?
Hey, it's not that. It's not just that. Not just a shame of. He calls himself an old school villain. Now,
that's all he ever known is an old school villain. That's his trademark.
Yeah, well respected gangster, yeah?
Yeah.
But Paddy Conroy, rap truck, with his fucking grave. knowing how you turned out. Your whole family, Mick, your brother, yeah, Neil, everybody, mate. Do you know Neil? Yeah, I don't want to speak bad about Neil, because Neil's dead, yeah, God rest. But Neil was actually okay, and Neil and Bill were best of friends. Did you know this? Paddy fucking hated Bill. Paddy was chasing Bill.
Shot his brother, did he?
Paddy was bullying. Listen to me. Paddy was bullying Bill. Bill and Neil were best of friends, yeah. But Neil stuck up for Bill. You with me? But as soon as Paddy could get Billy's self and bully him, like Mickey Buck, Paddy,
Yeah.
that's the only person I've actually heard Paddy beat himself was Mickey Buck, an excellent soaking wet fucking greatness. He turned out a fucking right dirty be wrong with. He's changed his name as well, Mickey Buck. That was the only person Paddy actually beat, was X-Stone soaking wet Mickey Buck. But Paddy still beats Mickey Buck, does he? But anyway, Neil and Bill were best of pals. He fucking want to kill Bill. Yeah, I don't like it. Some things are personal, between Neil, who's
See, John, I want your opinion on this, and it is a clip, right? And I'll play it now. 1 sec. This one here.
Well, I mute my mic for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, right?
Johnny Berger has been cleared of everything. By the police. Seaboy, Cinnamon, as well. Also, he's just been out. He knows, Berger, Sunderland, for his past. Before, Johnny get cleared of all charges, but he was alleged to the police against him. The police had responded to inquiries, came across concrete evidence. The police have been asking me, Tony Berger, for no reason, edit stuff to make it sound like he was saying something that he wasn't fucking saying. See, none of them tell you the things they don't want to tell the things anyway. He's been called on the arrest by the cops to announce Tony Berger. I don't know how he's ever been charged. I'm going to be Seaboy. What he's done to Tony Berger. I don't know how he's never been charged. There's many reasons why some police take. He should be charged with more now. Serious. Trying to set him up, man. But he's a little built up there. He's definitely trying to set him up. Trust me. That's you when I come to video clear. Just check, do what it's all to do, mate. Because I'm telling you, do quick, this is what to do. I'm washing my hands. brain dead, isn't he? He actually is brain dead.
You'd get a finger spells of a fucking goldfish.
I've never. I really haven't seen
Emma,
it in the time.
Emma, what is Emma?
Hey, can we get the word out, people, to Emma Cockrell, the humble briar one?
I know you're watching, so don't have a sensible conversation with me. I mean, I know you tell everybody just need to log me on Instagram, but you speak to him but you've got so much to say about me. You know, so if somebody's got so much to say about me on the internet, you know, Emma, are you working with these? Have you signed on to these? Because I'll tell you what, Emma, I cannot find or see any evidence whatsoever of you being caught with drugs.
Not at all.
What I can see, Emma, is you going on to Paddy Conway's, and Paddy Conway saying that you offer him what a purpose to him, why it was in people's lives. So you offer him a water pistol, and he's quite clear. What I'm getting here, Emma, he was quite clear that he didn't want the water pistol. So how many people you had that water pistol in, yeah? When they say you, Judas Green Christ, Paddy, and Jimmy. So what one out of the three people? Because if you've got a water pistol, Emma, and you've brought up this big powerful taxman, you know, last 7 years, before, it doesn't matter. You know the rules of the road, yeah? So you would tell absolutely bloody nobody about it. Okay? So who out of the three people would inform the police that you had a water pistol in them? How you can come on the internet and say Humble or whoever set you up with this when you previously admitted on a lie that you had. You offered it to somebody, Paddy didn't want it. Your own words, not ours. So how on earth, yeah, can Humble not know that you had a water pistol? Cumberland Truth not know that you had a water pistol? Nobody, yeah, on the internet know that you had a water pistol. How could brass neck, no pun intended there, brass, to say you've been set up with all this? Who in that day, three people that we know of, you had that water pistol, made the call to the police. Because you never could cope with any drugs. So like when Brian allegedly got arrested because previously he'd mentioned murders, like it's not like Brian lies, is it? How the next day you say that's the reason to get arrested, but yet the Shields on my line there, is that Shields lied? Put the newspaper clipping that Brian
Shields lies, yeah,
for making threats online, i.e. trolling people online by making death threats. So how on earth can we try and turn that around to it's all been a setup created by Humble and his minions? Yeah, I do not like Tony Burke. I could give a fuck Tony Burke. Tony Burke, dog shit in my shoe. So I don't care how much you and Patrick try to say me and Tony are talking in the back. Me and Tony will never be fucking talking in the back. Let's just make that clear. Okay? I've got my own thoughts on Tony Burke. Quite sure he's got his own thoughts and I do not fucking like him. I've got my own reasons for not liking him. Until I see the proper, you know, I'm not saying what Maria Howard like. What I'm saying is my own personal experience of Maria Howard is she's a fucking liar. My own experience, because she went on speak off on her Facebook page because I shared voice notes of her being a snake. Now, is that a professional paedophile one?
No, just fucking never did it.
She's no more a fucking paedophile one because I'm fucking snake. Okay? That's the bare facts. Maria Howard. She's just a desperate
fucking nosy bitch.
No, I'll tell you what, she's looking for validation in life, yeah?
Yeah.
And this, you know, I don't want to proper kind of, yeah, at the end of the day, she is what she is. But she'll go about looking for validation. So you've got two sides to Maria Howard. You've got a sensible side where you can have a sensible conversation. And then after 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, when the fucking soup's kicking in, soup kitchen's kicking in, she changes from being somebody you can have a sensible conversation with to an absolute fucking witch. Where, you know, if I was somebody who just about my male life, beating women up in sheep at the fucking first again, you know, at a certain point in the night, you could not live with her because she turns into one horrible, nasty, evil, fucking bastard of a woman. Excuse my French, guys, but that's what she is. But during the day, you might get a sensible side to her. But in saying all that, Paddy Conroy views my dear house for views, not giving a fuck if she gets a jail. That's the bottom line.
You know one thing to talk about? When Paddy wears everyone, I'm not confident. He's Paddy McKenzie play.
Listen, you can pretend that they went to court with Maria. You can pretend this and all the rest. I can guarantee you, if Paddy's gone up to post saying I sent somebody to court to take pictures for Maria, I can tell you he's talking shit. Okay? Only from my personal experience of Paddy. That's trying to feel. You have to remember, right? When Paddy done with Bernard Mahoney, right? Documentary, Paddy was also getting close to Bernard at the time. That close he became Bernard Mahoney's best man. True story. This is what people don't understand. So you had Paddy's version of it, but also when the Bernard Mahoney mentioned the Sayers family in Newcastle, you know, they were approached. The John Henry that was approached to get because it's like.
I read the problem too.
Well, it's like you telling you I'm going to be Jimmy Pierce in Thailand. It's fucking pointless. Yeah. That's the way John Henry and that scene. It's pointless arguing that because even as a member of the Conway family, he was not important. He was not important. You know, the people in the Conway family, he was not the important man. He was a fucking divvy who went out and shouted the roof off and got the people at Mick Conway and that who was fucking fairly capable of walking into a pub with, you know, with a samurai or a king. These guys didn't. That Mick Conway, I don't want to say too much, but he was capable of walking into a pub and carrying. He was a fucking hard bastard. Paddy was shitty arse. Paddy was shitty arse at all. That's fact.
He's always been known as shite, you know, honey.
He's always been known as shitty, See when, you know how when he's telling the story and he's bad mouthing like John and Stephen and that, he's telling a story about himself. He's telling the story about how shit he is. Like when he said, when John Henry Sayers met him in the toilet beside the reception in a certain prison, he said, "Big bastard, got me right in the chin," and he got me, and I was down on the flare, right? I was in the toilet, and the tiles were wet. He said that I went down on the floor, and he said, "I just get back up now, guys. If anybody's actually slid on tiles on the floor in a toilet, you'll get what I'm getting, because I've." I got a bang in the gym one night. I was a young boy. I was fucking talking and I should have listened. And I got a bang in the gym, When I tried to gallop my feet, the fucking floor wasn't there. It was like the physical floor, right? So he's telling you he got a bang in the chin. Big cunt, he said John Henry Sayers fucking banged him at the toilet, which is true. But Paddy then created this imaginary story and he said he just jumped back up to his feet, walked, fucking get him. That doesn't happen on a wet floor. Right? It doesn't. Your fucking feet's got, especially if you've just been sparked out and your thighs in the left foot. So your feet's not working. Never mind trying up a wet floor. So the people he's educated in the years that fucking the brain cells are 40-watt bulb. They're all thick up. There's a few sensible people in Newcastle, right? Oh, there was about 300,000 people, 310,000 people in Newcastle, right? I'm going to say 80% of them's got the IQ. The other 20%'s followed fucking Paddy the last 20 odd years. What is it? Newcastle's actually quite right. The other 20% is like fucking mashed patties. Yeah, the brains are mashed. And that's the 20% that's followed Paddy, thinking that what he says is true. It's laughable. The guys, listen, it keeps going on. I've done my detective. Your lie detectors, man. Yeah, you say that in your second lie detector test you should be passed, blah blah blah, and tell him off. Okay, we'll give you the benefit out there, Paddy, right? But you say that you covered Brian Cobham's Street, yeah, where the fucking Judas got leather nappies all right in Harrison's workers, yeah. You say you covered that your lie detector. You're a fucking liar, man. And if you did cover that your lie detectors gave up the fucking pull your ass off through the scope. And this is what gets me a wee bit. You've got Judas here, yeah, jumping on side with a man who was in hospital with leg conditions. His legs no done in to keep, yeah, his legs were fucked. And then all of a sudden he's in hospital, his legs, he's got abscess, and the legs have been cut as well. And then you've Paddy making the move in. You know why Paddy made the move in to Emma Coughlin? Emma Coughlin.
No, that's what I call work.
Brian's back, told Paddy long before Brian got on the move. That's a fact. Now, when you come into jail, just before you get to jail,
yeah,
because you were not going to be the spokesperson for Paddy, yeah?
Yeah,
Emma, you spokeswoman. Now,
said that.
I've got recordings, right? Because when Egg Chapel started recording me, I started recording him. Everybody knows about that, right? I've got recordings of him, like where he says, I said, okay, what do you think of Paddy walking in the Hexham police line and reporting the cops live? Listen, I said, hang on then, you fucking liar. I'll send you, watch it, hold me back. Nothing to say. Oh, and the words of John Frame, if you have it with a bat, a fucking bat. Now everybody
Right.
oh, you've not what you're saying, you've not what you tell me one person who I have made a statement. Yeah, bear in mind Decade in front of this, yeah, fucking Paddy front of this. Burkett, you probably made statements. It's because you're as fucking bad as of making statements to this. Many times
I haven't, I'm sure you might.
You seen me running, Tony. Seen me running to speaking a statement saying, Paddy Cornway's honest to the arm. No, it doesn't bother me. Why? Because I know it's no fucking true. If Tony Burkett wants me to ever speak about nicely every day, give me permission to clear his name. And in clearing your name, Tony, you can be doing the same kind of road somebody didn't clear my name, yeah, for all the child abuse allegation, yeah? If you don't agree
Said she'll do mine, right?
If you don't agree to that, Tony, I'm not saying you should because it's none of my business, you're correct. But what I'm saying is, if you give me the permission, I will get somebody, yeah? If your name's clear like you claim, yeah, I will back you. Fucking last breath I ever take. But until then, okay, fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Because you're disagree. That's because you're trying to construct along with the fucking years. That's because, and I know you're easily infiltrated. You're a useful addict to a lot of people, Tony. They go on and help going to Paul Ellis and all that. I know that, right? I'm not putting all the blame on you there. But that's the offer to you, Tony. If you want me to clear your name, I will clear you, and I'll back up to that. I draw my fine record. Until then, go and fuck yourself. Speak to Ash, Sharon, all these people, Tony, that's none of my business, mate. Okay? None of my business whatsoever. But
well, you can't really go on Sharon.
no.
Sharon.
What I'm saying is, I care who's Tony, but what I'm saying, I respect Sharp. I respect anybody who not just take off something. I respect that. You have to respect that life because if I never, or everybody, Paddy Cornway is saying that, oh, Humbolt's a child abuse. So, and they just believe that I can't respect them. So the fact that Charms and that till last year, the horse's mouth, I give these people all my respect in the world. For sure, 100% respect. Yeah, because you can't just take somebody's work when something so fucking serious, yeah? It's unlikely to take a head. Yeah, we had to prove it beyond any reason fucking doubt. The guy's a fucking dirty fucking bacon.
It's in the back. Reggie Dick. What you like with Narrative Destroyer?
Right now, I didn't used to like him. Guys are like assholes beginning, but over the last maybe year and a half, the guy's alright. I'm no problem to him.
Yeah. Alright, how you doing, mate? How you doing, bro? How are you, Craig?
Guys, breaking up the lines, was it?
Oh, that was good, mate. I went back and watched that. Honestly, I was like, oh, cannon. Wagwan! Right, what's that, Craig? Are you alright? Yeah, I'm just got some of the OG, the dark side.
Go, back in, back in, it's cracking up because when I listen to my live back there, Ashley, done my cut in the fact.
Can you hear me alright? I can hear you.
I can hear you now, yeah.
Is it crackling? No?
It's okay now.
They got the phone, man. I only like crackling on phone. I don't like it on mobiles. Hey, you used to go on a cockerel, didn't you? What's your opinions on the cockerels, Craig? Same, man. Fucking weirdos, are they? Who's sending out that money, man?
Craig, I must confess to you one point, see when I didn't like it was maybe alleged attached to something that went up and about their scheme about you. And it's nothing.
Yeah, they like you at the time, like everyone was painted as you was painted as the baddie and that at the time. But everybody's a baddie.
That's about a partner I was with at the time, which wasn't true. I didn't hear you were saying things about Amanda, Donna at the time, which wasn't true. So you might have been spray painted up or something. But I just wanted to get that off the chest.
Yeah, I only say things I hear on here.
I think it's a couple
I only say things I hear on here.
I was going against the news agents just to be a house with the
Was he going to give me a dog type, is he? I'm trying to get it done.
I just want to apologise to the buses and about the time you want to, you know what. So, if you can forgive me, I can forgive you.
Yeah, that's in the past. Okay.
Good man.
Move on, man. It's been years, man. It's been years.
At this point, you think Emma's going to join me tonight? I would really like to give us a little talk.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's probably a bit drop in it, you know what I mean? Oh, I remember all the old
Emma, if you jump on a live with me, I'll even walk poor Eli. Yeah? I'll even take poor Eli over in the block.
I wanted to jump on a spit row so as I can get her over a fire, man, and have a fucking...
You're trying your leg now. Like Emma.
No, I'm on about cannibalism, bro. Well, it ain't cannibalism if you eat it, is it? Fucking hell, Kirk.
Between me and you,
quality pork, like middle corn fed pork. What you saying, John? No, what the fuck, man? Not a chance.
I'm asking.
I was pitched out my face, man, and I don't know what I was doing. That's the only way. I'd have to rape me.
basically.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're trying to fuck up your like grief and you have Judas the main crying because yeah, things have not been working that department for long. And that's no my department.
Nah, I watched the food reviews, right? And there's a guy in America called Dave Drops.
Craig,
Right.
I wonder when he and I guess that I listen to this, but I wonder if Emma, Jimmy, I wonder if Emma's trying to find the right over Jimmy at some point.
I thought that, you know. I thought
the book deals went sour because of Emma. Trying to find the right over Jimmy. I could be wrong, I'm just being a sarcastic bastard here.
Well, if we're out getting it there, you know.
Well, Stephen, I'm
Anyway, I'll just say this, man. This food review guy, man, trust me, he's going to go somewhere. He had diabetes, man, couldn't get a boner anymore. Dame Drops, his name is, right? So he's got like this, he went for surgery, man, and they put this thing in his dick, yeah, and he, in one bowl, man, you can like pump it up, man, and get it erect, man.
I'll tell you what, I'm all about you, but with that Eastern problems, we're like one. So do you think that they get one of these balls from you, that you maybe keep his tongue in his mouth? Because I think the tongue's out just because it's like his Thomas line.
The tongue's been out the mouth since the McIntyre days, so I think that's already gone, man. That's out there.
See, when you see that tongue, you can't see it.
Come on, Emma Cockrum, come on, jump up.
Like,
come on, Emma.
Right, when you see crying on a live, yeah, like, else the last couple of minutes, I jumped in the kitchen. So I'm come still, it's like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's like, fucking hell, keep that tongue in your mouth. Everybody
when he's getting his son to do the trading, man, he can't even keep it in check then. You know what I mean?
You're talking about job, son?
Yeah, he's training him on the land.
That's my responsibility. I don't quite remember the job stepson, yeah? And when Job was got to on his neck of head to expose pride, as a bully he is. Emma, what you did, Emma? And you said, we're going to get rid of the full fucking job and said off it. Emma did. And basically, yeah, the bully the fucking life at the point. Not to go and decorate the show. True story, isn't it, Emma? The bag that goes, Emma used to be behind the door. So when Brian loaded it off, she could see away. So all of a sudden, he's, change her clothes ready. Like, kind of 40 pound an hour after you can expect me to change her clothes in. So she used to have a wee bag of clothes hid behind the door. True story.
Just in case, like.
Yeah, that's there's no denying it today. She caught herself up about many times.
The thing about Emma, man, they could have just walked away from this and had a quiet life and not bothered with it, but they loves it, Emma. It seems.
Like, that's what I don't get after the film with this.
You know why Emma loves the drama. She loves the drama.
I've said that it's always her.
Brian's falling apart, like, and they don't care about that driver still being the driver while he's falling apart in the background, like.
What Emma done, we clicked one day, I clicked one day very early. Emma was going up to 2 feet on the keyboard. Let's say Donna asked, is John there? John. And then sometimes I'd be like that, look in the corner and see what the fuck she wants. Because if a woman sitting with a guy, the woman doesn't phone and ask to speak to the guy. She phone and speak to the woman now, not the guy. So I was all bit.
That was weird, yeah. That was fucking strange.
And it's not like Emma, don't dare to want to see you when they touch me with a mouse. I am fucking the castle paid, yeah, but cool, something like you've done, you know what I mean? And
all you have to do is look at Brian to know what she'll fuck. You know what I mean? That's like the gauge, man. That's the bar. Like, you know what I mean? That's the bar, and it's pretty low. So, like, that's it. You know, you're gonna get your leg over, man. Even if you look like a fucking bobbing tongue out half dead gorilla, you're gonna get your fucking.
Alright, but it's been fucking this age.
As long as the pumpkin can get hard, she's on top. She's on it. She's on it like a cab on it.
Have you not seen the video, like, how much she's had on people?
Yeah, that's what I was asking you earlier. Who's that? A stalker, apparently. All them funny, like, and it was all early hours of the morning.
You could have gone to that.
Emma phoned us up and said, and I'm not going to say the name of the channel tonight, Emma, but Emma phoned us up and said, such and such channel is a policeman. Isn't that right, Emma? I've kept this out. It was pulled the ace card. Emma Cock, yeah, had a policeman. These women, with a certain name, and she let us know that it's a policewoman, keeping an eye on her channel. This was 3 years ago. This before she was talking to Paddy. Isn't that right, Emma? I'd like Emma to go and call me a liar on this subject, because if somebody's got a mod, maybe with a mod, but somebody's on her channel that she knew was a policeman, and she let me be aware there was a policeman in Donald. I'd like to ask Emma, well, why the last year that the policeman in your comments, keeping an eye on comments being made, why you never announced?
Well, I was shocked when Paddy like met up after all the bad blood and stuff. I thought, fucking hell, that made me think a bit like, what's going on here?
Paddy's a policeman, Paddy's a crass fan.
She that's
what she said. That's that I heard her say. Yeah, 100%.
You know where she got that from? It's because she spoke to a guy who's on a documentary, right? So when the customs got basically and the guy, and there was a triage. Paddy Conroy's name was at the top of the triage. Yeah. So this is when the panel, okay. The guy within, so basically the guy got caught with customs, but Paddy Conroy was also had signed on in Northumbria, yeah, as an informer. Yeah. That in hindsight, I would say Paddy was forced to Spain to get Spanish contacts so he could inform back to I don't think NCA was a big thing, but maybe, you know, Northumbria's own way.
Where did you fuck off to Tenerife?
Not Spain.
Tenerife's in Spain, isn't it?
I don't think it was actually Tenerife. There was another, but anyway. Now, if anybody's watched the video on my channel, which was Paddy trying to hike onto the official secrets act, Paddy put up a letter there last week saying there's proof, because any member of the public just applying for that information, like Joe Bloggs, is no good. It's hidden under the official secrets act. But the fact that cannot.
If it ever comes back on, I'll go, like, by the way, like, because, you know what I mean?
Like Paddy was one of the few boys that, I think it was called the Oasis nightclub, yeah? They done a job, yeah? Paddy knew what police forms. Paddy then went on to work with the guys. What police forms. Yeah?
She's seen his name. What was his code name?
Oh, Cordite, PC Cordite, COR. Oscar Romeo Delta, Indigo Tank, Echo Cordite.
Yeah, sweet. Carry on, I just want to know that.
Yeah, so Robert and Paddy's. Robert being a police informer, I think before Paddy became a police informer, this has all came out, this is secret. This has came out, you know. He felt put out letters, you know, to say Adrian Scott was David Glover's son. Cordite was Paddy's. He fell in after the murder investigation of Big Graham. Yeah.
Do you reckon he's done it like John? Come on, man. I just think points back we've done that. Or he's got an involvement in it. Fucking Paddy.
Paddy number one.
He had some fucking knowledge of it, though.
Yeah, that's what I think. He knows he's
got a John, man. Everything a point back.
Like, listen, you have to ask yourself first. Paddy says Michael Sayers done it, yeah? Ask yourself first. David Glover gave information to the police. The police made sure there was nothing that was in the newspapers around David Glover could have picked up from newspapers. So David Glover basically said things. This is all black and white.
Yeah.
Not saying things out of school. So David Glover basically told the police things that never been in a newspaper and that the police would know to be true. So they took the first statement very serious. David Glover's first statement never mentioned Michael Sayers. Never mentioned Michael Sayers. This is where David said, put up the fucking transcript in my first. This is where he was when David Glover does the.
He didn't say that put up your transcript.
He's very frustrated about it. He says, put up the fucking transcript in my first statement. Because it was Paddy and David Glover to change his statement in the cells. When David Glover was in a mental state by the way, as fuck, Paddy and David Glover to change his statement from one Michael to another.
Well, but why would they do that? Why would they have to do that though if you weren't guilty of it? It's fucking simple, isn't it?
Why would Michael Sayers be with David Glover when you've got Conroy's and Sayers against each other? Why would you have that?
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Of course, the fucking people are wee bit IQ doesn't make sense.
How do you think it makes sense?
So Paddy never right, that's a fact.
No, I don't agree.
He's not got the fucking balls.
No.
Right? But if you look at who the folks say, Michael Sayers done it because yeah, there was an altercation about him. That's well documented. What there's a line drawn across the sand. Long time before
But do you not feel like he needs to really shut his mouth? Really?
You have to look at who done a fight.
You got to look outside the box as well. Like if he knows he's involved and
anyone
close to Boo's missus and that's the guy, like, you know what I
You have
mean?
to remember, Viv is a hard guy. Viv, I've heard this sort of talking. Viv would knock out 10, 20, 30 people on a weekend.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that video of him, man, in the nightclub.
He's a lot of enemies. That's the city rackets. We call it detention rackets, which she was
Yeah.
He was Anna's own mouth fight. He was into drugs. He was a gambler. You know, Anna's for past maybe 5, 10 grand some days, blah blah blah. Back then, that's a lot of money. So
Yeah, it is, man. Inflation.
there's a lot of money back then. He's driving a Sierra Claus back then, you know, after like drive maybe a fucking Lamborghini today, driving a Cosmo back then, you know.
Lamborghini Countach, man. Countach.
But yeah, so see when Rochelle Sayers no more.
Yeah.
What Rochelle exact saying about that game?
And these are all Paddy's people, really, though.
So, but you have to. This is where I am. Yeah? If you have it with a rat, you're as good as a rat.
Oh, yeah, all right.
He was a rat. So why?
I've got that song in my head. Put on the red light. Roxanne.
Because nobody can say I have fucking Charles. Nobody is ever going to fucking say that. Nobody. They can get and say, I'll get called because of I am bear man. You did the fucking video in the first place, yeah? your friend can do this and next thing. I highlight the video, and then you're blaming me because you've been arrested. Wait a minute, you never made the fucking video in the first place. You've been arrested because I wouldn't highlight.
Right, right.
They employ Conroy, yeah? He's a fucking some. And in the meantime, he would go bad mouth, make a cunt of certain people.
He likes people, otherwise he'll show you pictures of him across those feet.
He would be able to point his mucky fingers at people and get people to target for years, yeah? To clear his name and make him look like a good person, you know, like a good citizen.
I don't get no John right. Hey,
he tries to.
I don't get this right. How can he keep on going on about decades man's winters and like people attacking him when they're full firm and him that's fucking branded this firm
and she waddled away, waddle. And she waddled away, waddle. After breaking those windows.
That's a true story. Paddy Portnoy infiltrated half of the staff went to Decker's house through bullshit. True story. But
at the time of everything else that's that going, not from that windows going through the first one to the fifth. Tony Burke was on the fucking farm.
Yeah. You have to remember, Decker was sitting in his mother's house shouting every fucker out. Right? What is people going to do? Going fucking find across the railway line, Paddy shed up close. They're going to go for where that person is. Just unfortunately, it was in his mother's house. So maybe if the fucking nonsense stop shouting people out of his mother's house, maybe things wouldn't have happened to the house.
Yeah, them sponsored by Sykes, they're the cockroaches.
Paddy needs to say, all the time, Decker Higgins.
You buy one, you get one free. You buy one, you get one free.
Right, if Paddy's like a light to say, you can't be Decker Higgins' mum's website, you fucking get stoned to death. Because people would have come like hate. Because as much as his mother's old and that, and I do feel sorry for him, but they've all been part in helping Decker Higgins cover up his fucking bullshit. Yeah? Because I'll tell you why. Say that once a company, Decker Higgins' mum called me, pretended to be somebody else a few Christmases ago, and asked me to stop going into Decker. Yeah. Same time Mandy James called from the person, and she picked on it was Decker Higgins' mum. That same person was calling me, pretending to be somebody else. And she asked me to stop going in and Decker Higgins. She pretended to be a victim of me. And then somebody's another she has a victim.
Oh, what did you think of his video, man? What did you think of his video?
Still alive. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'll get him here in a better room. Okay? I'll show him how to tie it. I'm being cruel and saying that shit. But how many victims of Decker's is fucking fought about swinging off a chair? I couldn't give a fuck if he swung tonight, swung tomorrow, or has been swinging for a week. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not going to affect my life.
Diet tips will have to cut him down now, man. Come on.
You have to remember, he's on his panels, thousands of panels, and saying the reason I didn't like him is because he fucked my missus and a thing.
Oh no.
He's never met her, so it didn't bother me, but it did wind me up because if you get somebody saying this to all these people, you're thinking, well, you know, I know it's not true.
Oh, them phone calls, them recording calls showed how obsessive he was with women, them calls to that. Decker Cashman, man. That's what did.
See, after his dad kidnapped the wee boy of 14 at the park, he probably did deserve a kick in the ass, but no kidnap. His tyres never get smashed.
Nah, but I can understand why he just got him and took him back to the police.
He took him to his house.
Yeah, he smashed him up on the side of the road, Craig, chucked him in the car, took him back to the house, and smashed him up again.
He just held him there and found the police.
And rang the police.
Took him out, mate.
They took him to his house and then threatened
to give him
names. That's what happened. And then
That's what I'm saying.
You can understand him like catching it hold of him and then phoning the police and holding him till they come, but not that. It's fucking different.
So them lads that smashed that house up, Craig, the lads that smashed that house up, right, all got NFA because he kidnapped them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how fucking stupid Conroy is when he keeps on going on about these windows. Like, you look, the 7, 8, about 5-year-old mush. I've told you 5 times it was me. It's got NFA. I can show you paperwork, buddy. And you keep on saying only this, only that. Oh, yeah, Decker Heggie said he was going to come and cut me on my fucking front doorstep. So, tit for fucking tat mush.
Listen, yeah, he's like a shell now, eh? He's a husk now.
Mate, yes, you get through life, you'll be through life. And the karma comes round and fucking big wishes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Decker's what? 83, so Decker's 8 years younger. So, I guarantee you, Decker's looking 10 years old. Yeah. I'm doing this a long time in drugs. He's meant to be the mental health ambassador. We are going to be all in that fucking part. That's karma.
Back on the fucking old Valium and shit, man.
Fuck Dave Chips. Fuck Katrina. Fuck his sister. Fuck Barry. Because Barry was phoning up everybody's head what round we was working. Trying to get everybody sacked. The bad mouthed his brother. True story.
He hasn't got a fucking clean record, eh? Remember that bird who I was thinking humble? He done something with her, Bush. That's where bad that, you know. No. Why added me on fucking Facebook? I'm like, fuck off.
You know, notice how Emma and Paddy call everybody trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did Decca do? Decca, the trolls. Paddy, the trolls. Emma, the trolls. Wait a minute. Fucking Decca, look what happened to Decca Heggie for calling everybody trolls.
I'm trolls. If I'm calling everybody trolls, I am a troll as well because I'm doing the same thing, man. So.
I get Roxy to do a serious sales one, yeah? He then went out and said, oh, that's an English player's not serious or whatever. That's not a Scottish one. I'm like, what the fuck? You fucking being serious here? Really?
United Kingdom.
If somebody's staying in fucking Newcastle, Northumbria, please deliver that to her. He said, oh, that's because it's an English one. I'm not the fucking person I know the internet had to go and get an English accent and a Scottish accent. Then I had to go to fucking Sailors Law, Players Law. But Maria Howard doesn't tell you. When she one done to Tony Burkett, she also one done to me and Paul Ellis. She said, Paul Ellis never to me, Charles, either the Jew humble.
And the guy said to me that has read your shit, man, and I said there's nothing on there bad, so I was on it.
One thing I could not be is a rapist or a fucking child abuser. Yeah, I could maybe be an narcissist. I could maybe be I could maybe be all the other things in life. Yeah,
well, none of that horrible shit, like, you know.
No, I would. Yeah, that was enough. Yeah, put my head.
Yeah.
It's like an automatic. Okay, fuck it. You can go in the hall or the rest. All that.
Yeah.
I'm going right up.
Like some third world fucking, you know what I mean? They don't know what no means, do they? These fucking hotel hoppers.
But you understand that if somebody says no, it's no. You can go in the hall, get them with the fucking bags and whatever, yeah. But it all means no. That's it. So, as for child abuse,
That's a bad joke, you know.
wait the fuck up. If you've not got
Look at everyone that Brandon knows, John. Come on, man.
Right, what?
You wouldn't be out, like, in a public thing, would you, if you had that on your fucking record? Because it's going to get found out.
No,
Heard
but
of it?
see, then you have to look at these people like Deca, etc. People will come out, but then you may have to make money off any channel. I've never made a fucking penny, maybe about 11 quid or something, and about fucking 5 year too outspoken for listening to Spade. So monetization, fuck it.
I thought you was doing a TikTok thing. Are you still doing your TikTok thing? Aye, on there.
TikTok's live.
Yeah.
What I like TikTok, yeah, like people say it's a kid's thing. I used to think that.
There's loads of adults on there.
Yeah, but all my budgets are set for kids, right?
Yeah.
What I like TikTok is like people can come in with fake profiles, like no phone, but 99% of people are real, and they'll have their opinion, and it's to be sensible about saying there's no death threats or any stupid
A lot of
shit.
conspiracy stuff on there.
Yeah,
Because
there's not.
the YouTubers like shout the TikTok videos on their channels, right? And I like the conspiracy stuff on TikTok. So,
what's on Instagram, big?
yeah, I think you know them.
I'll do
Stuff the
TikTok
tune and Facebook.
1,600 something, 1,600 or something. 5 million and 5 million views in 2 months, and you know it's like.
I hate that Paul Breach, man. If you watch Paul Breach, have you seen him?
No.
Fucking horrible, cringy pedo, man. Like he was
Yeah,
not a
see anything that's got him ruined my.
No, he's a TikTok star, man. He's a TikTok star. He was like 28, I think, and he got like a 17-year-old pregnant. But he was like already going with it beforehand and stuff.
Oh, he would go on and find some of the comments on YouTube then, because if you look at half the ones that's in Paddy's panel, call it mute, then you get what you call masters. From met me for 5 minutes and you be all my life. You know, he get caught out. What age was Mrs. 15-year-old? You know,
15-year-old,
you know what I mean? You had to disappear. But masters, you got to fucking sneak. I see your other channel. Yeah, you went by like swinging yourself off the ramp. It's next thing you catch you again. It's like Tracy's broken that. So that's a person who said to me on the internet. The social workers tell her to off the internet. Tracy broken them. Yeah. Tracy, like they're always in there 4-inch job at timestamps. It's like fucking hell. It's like a doctor. People that's never off the internet who hate you, who hasn't exposed to say certain things, their own names. When you break it down, like Emma's, if you look at Emma's comment, you put Ben Hornsby in his face, when you get Jimmy in his real one because he's slick as well.
The Prince of Peace.
You'll get else you with me.
The florist.
Yeah, like there's one saying Paddy a bottle of whiskey. Cheryl, we know who Cheryl is. We know who.
All of evening. Cherry Hardy. I used that years ago. She fucked up. You could tell it was Paula with a voice changer on a micro.
And then you get smack against Stacey and at the end, so you're thinking, wow. When, you know, it's like they're not chasing through. They're chasing their own because they want to be YouTube fucking big. I never put that. They did. There's a difference. So I find it very amusing. But I find it also very. I was sent messages from Paula Penny and a guy from Glasgow who used to be friends with. And she got the messages sent to me, you know, trying to create more bullshit. But I was like, fuck it. So what? If he's trying to fucking crawl up your arse, shit. They're irrelevant. He's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Doesn't matter to me. It's all fucking irrelevant.
Hey, so why is Masters going to people hard on for you?
Masters, because mate, it's like, yeah.
I'm gonna call. He's got some hard on for you, mate. He fucking
I got couple of people, maybe 3 people who will some night walk in the corner of a live camera on in their face and I'll come. It's just like it's not relevant right now, but you know, some people say things and I'll forgive a couple of people.
I said that the other day. I said it about Burke. I said even if it comes out as squeaky clean, I said you've also got to think why other people don't like him after everything he did. Why he was with lads.
He's a pure wet white shitbag. Yeah, he's a pure wet white shitbag. Offered to my spin making games jam a couple of years ago. Paul Bennett was going to be my birthday man, and somebody was going
Remember that, right?
Bucket said, I'm not fighting you, alright? I'm here, mate, you couldn't give me a dirty. See the folk you run out with that. Blah, blah, blah. You thought I was here, I'm not there. If you'd run out there Tony that night, and I was there, and you'd put that there, and I took you right out without a fucking chance of a doubt, you would not have been seen the next day. Because I'm not scared of Sheffields. Just leave it there, Tony. I wasn't there, so stroke drive.
How come you got beef with him, no, John? Like, because I know from the start, right, I was making videos on the behalf. We all know that now, right?
I'll tell you why. You see, you're Sammy a liar and all that, mate, blaming things on me. Yeah? Liar, Sammy and me blaming things on me, saying, wasn't it fucking me, it was doing the fucking damage. Was that fucking cockeyed cunt? That's right. That's where it all started from. He was doing things to people and I was fucking blaming him, yeah? And then they go and make videos about me 3 years later. That's why, because he's a fucking bad egg, fucking dick, Tony fucking shithouse. I'm not going to call off Tony, you're a shithouse,
I'm gonna shoot, man. She might come on if I argue. Take it easy, guys, man. Enjoy the chat, man. Take care, folks.
That's what's pissing me off, eh?
Yeah, Tony, you had your chance to send me things and they're stuck on you. Yolanda Khan and all these folk, I give you respect.
Yolanda and all that.
Yeah, like Yolanda and all these folk, I give them respect. They've never been bad to me. It's like, Mark Mitchell, Paddy Cornwall's folk. What the fuck you got to police making statements about me for? And try and roll me with Tony Burke. When the fuck have I ever said anything bad about you, Mark Mitchell? When have I ever told you anything that you've got any reason to run to the police?
That's who took my YouTube channel, that one.
Never. I've never said that you've never, Mark Mitchell has never gave me any reason whatsoever to say anything bad about him. But yet he can go to the police, yeah, get Burke arrested, and Burke gets interviewed and said, humble guy and that, and Burke, it's the only fucking time I knew you've told the truth, and said, I don't speak to fucking Dryer. But yet,
I've never heard you speak to you since that. I haven't heard you speak to him since that day with Making Years.
Exactly, mate, and that's the way it'll continue. That's the way it'll continue.
That's what I like.
And people want to think, this is just a big play act. I cannot fucking stand the fucking yell of that fucker breathes. And that will never change. I'm not going to announce them all out on the internet until I see the proof of it. The guy's a fucking bit like shitbag. Fucking shitbag. That's all I've got to say. And he can come on and say what he wants about me, as long as he's speaking the truth. But he wants to come and say, humble's this and humble's that. But remember the night, Tony, I tell you, you come round my fucking front door, you claim you were round the corner. I said, well, hurry up, you're round my fucking feet's getting cold. Do you remember? Fucking arsehole.
It's mad that beef, Johnny, between you and him, no, really.
Well, he's striking my channels, mate. I've never struck one of his fucking channels. Fucking strike my channels.
But he took my first channel between him and Dodgy Dale and Paul Ellis. I just laughed at it.
Fucking grassing folks' channels, you know what I mean? And I fucking hate that because at the end of the day, if people are telling it, see right to the end, don't go and stick the fucking channel in. See right to the end because the truth goes further. Don't go and grass the fucking channels in. Like, see, with fucking shitty ass Cornwall's channel between the false accounts. Mine's one of mine, absolutely send out one video when I've got 1,000 subscribers out in a couple of days. I don't care. It's irrelevant to me. Like,
it's easy to build a channel to 50 subs. I've got about 120 of them, man.
If I put one video, yeah, and it's exciting, that you can imagine I've got a lot of videos there about that. And wait till the kind of coast is clear for everybody, because I don't want anybody getting arrested. Then
but hey, yeah, the only way we're getting arrested here, Johnny, right? Look at this, and I want to
get arrested either, right? So what I had to do, what you have to remember is these people, it's Paddy Conway out there pointing murders to people for years.
Yeah.
Right? And they've all been tracked down who's been doing the damage to the grass. But if you're running with a fucking grass, only is a fucking grass, you're as good as a grass yourself. But the best thing these people can do is shout, oh, the sales of grasses, and this is a grass lot. Wait a minute, who's in the jail? Who's in the man? How many? Them? That lot of people, I don't mind bringing what names are they asking, so not to do it. But how many of that group of people, yeah, are in the jail that have been targeted? None of them are in the jail. Everybody, yeah, that have been fucking seen that they've not been liars out of this, called grasses, they're in the jail. So who's the fucking grasses?
That's what I don't get. He goes into the police station 2 days prior, and then 2 days after, they're all getting listed.
Also,
and he was the first one in. How the fuck? How does that work?
You know the difference. I don't know if you know a person called Craig Shields.
Yeah, I'm not Craig Shields. I'm South Shields.
I've been Craig Shields next, yeah? Craig Shields is a grass. And now.
Yeah, he got branded all over South Shields, man. Getting fucking houses and that, man, getting sprayed up, man. Yeah. Craig Shields, yeah. We've been into Cumberland, man.
Number one, number two, yeah? What's the difference, right? In Craig Shields' defence, what's the difference between Paddy Conroy's interview and Craig Shields' interview? Fucking none. None.
How's that?
Craig Shields probably looks 100 times less than grass than Paddy Conroy. And there's a fucking fact. There's a fact. That's why we want to put the interview. Paddy Conroy being interviewed over the calf. What's the difference between Craig Shields and Paddy Conroy's interview? Craig Shields looks a fucking angel as much as a fucking out grass compared to Paddy Conroy's interview. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Craig Shields, South Shields, every fucking house and street order, he's been fucking put in segregation, you name it, he's had a fucking hard time over here. His own boys are shouting he's a fucking grass. He's highlighted there, his house was shot up, blah blah blah. And John Henry says, forget, and I'm not saying John Henry says his fucking house shot up by any means possible. But what I'm saying is, and there in both fucking right capital letters, he blamed John Henry Sayers for getting his house shot up. Now, what's the difference between Craig Shields and fucking Paddy Conroy's interview? None.
True.
If it's good enough for fucking Craig Shields to get branded with his own voice of fucking grass, how is Paddy Conroy looking fucking labelled the exact same? Come on.
That's what I don't get though. That's what I don't get though, right? He basically gets free pass every live to do it. Knowing the police are watching his live.
Something over them in. Why? Hey, if I can make such statements, yeah, I'd expect every guy who goes me to drop fucking out me, and I'd be shamed for the rest of my life for being a fucking grass, yeah? That's the way it goes. You can't live with this all pick up bread. So why is Paddy Conroy, who's police interview, but Paddy Conroy's going out, is worse than police, who's not been branded with the same things. Because they're really, I'm the Paddy. I think Paddy's doing is fucking right. And just,
no, you can't say that's right at all though, man. Because like you said, John Freeman said, we used to have
a fucking rat, you're as good as a rat.
There you go, it's simple, you don't do it. No, especially with, let's put it this way though, John. And you've got to give them a bit of leeway with both families. They don't come onto YouTube and start sprouting them out.
No, mate.
Know what I mean?
Almost like Paddy Conroy's there.
That's what I'm saying. So that's where you know the different caliber of both families. Who's this? Who's Moundy Love?
Right, lad, how you doing?
Yes.
And the big it's only for everybody to see. He had a nose. And it's basically a reverse voice from the exact same voice. So John Freeman thought about the fucking light endangerment to fucking John Freeman. Named John Freeman.
John, do you stay in Larco, aye?
But mate,
Do you stay in Larco still, no?
say it again.
Do you stay in Larco still?
I've never stayed in that boat. I've gone the wrong place. I'm born and bred in Ayrshire.
Yes, sorry, mate, sorry. I thought it was Larco you lived in, mate, sorry.
No, mate, I've never been to that. Try to entice places for that, for the rest of Coke Bridge and that. I don't know anybody.
Well, I can remember Masters and that fucking donkey nut there.
Who, mate?
Donkey nut. The man with no teeth. Kim, mate.
Kenny Cruz.
I can remember you trying to ban me up.